let's talk about the 10 most aggressive reptiles in the world. So, here we have number 10, the Gila Monster. Named after the Gila River Basin, the Gila Monster is one of the deadliest creatures on the planet. It may not look all that threatening from afar, since it usually doesn't get bigger than 20 inches in length. It is one of the largest lizards in the United States, and one of the scariest too. The reason behind that is that they can easily jump at you and take a bite out of you. And before you know it, you'll be on the ground unable to move for a while, because of the venom that was just inserted into your arm. This venom is not always deadly per se, but it is a catalyst which can lead to you literally being on the ground, looking up at the Gila Monster, which can easily take more than one chunk out of you while you're incapacitated. Not only that, but they're also quite a bit more aggressive than most of the creatures out there, literally jumping out at any human that dares to approach them. Number 9, the snapping turtle. You may not know anything about snapping turtles, but you should definitely know that simply based off their name alone, they are not creatures you want to mess with. Their bite is so powerful that they can easily take off a finger with a single chomp. And if that wasn't scary enough already, they are ungodly aggressive to humans for some reason. We can't say exactly why they're so easy to enrage, but for some reason, whenever a human approaches a snapping turtle, they will have to quickly get out of there if they want to keep their fingers and toes to themselves, because otherwise, things will escalate quite fast for the snapping turtle. They grow up to 28 inches, and they can even weigh in more than 150 pounds in total. Now that's one massive and mean killing machine. Number 8, the King Cobra. Everybody step aside because the royalty is here. Take a gander at this beautiful and horrifying reptile right here. As the King Cobra is widely referred to as one of the most venomous creatures on this planet. Its venom is so powerful that it can easily paralyze a human with a single bite. And in some cases, it can even cause a cardiotoxic or neurotic attack to the poor victim. So essentially, even if the snake doesn't attack you anymore for some reason, you still won't be making it out alive without the anti-venom at the ready. As you can easily guess by now, the King Cobra will never back down from a fight, even after chasing after humans, after they've poked the cobra with a stick in some cases. Number 7, the Black Mamba. Similar to the King Cobra, the Black Mamba is one of the most poisonous animals on this planet and quite possibly one of the deadliest. Their name comes from the fact that inside of their mouth is completely black, and they are widely known for how quick they jump out at their prey. They're amongst the most feared creatures on this planet, and very few people have encountered Black Mamba snakes in the wild and have made it out alive. This is because they are extremely territorial, and once you enter their turf, they're after you. What's so scary about them is that the mortality of their bite is 100% if untreated. And even after 30 vials of anti-venom, they can still be taken down by the venom. Death comes as soon as 15 minutes after the initial bite. Now that's scary. Number 6, the Black Kymon. Being one of the largest reptiles in the world definitely has its perks. Amongst these perks also rests the fact that very few people actually dare to come on your turf. The few that actually do make it out, however, are usually welcomed by one of the sharpest and deadliest jaws in the world, which are more than happy to be introduced to any unwanted visitors, including humans for that matter. They usually go after any creatures that can fit in their mouths, including wild boars or monkeys. You can already tell that even humans can be added to that list if we're not careful about keeping our distance. Number 5, the Komodo Dragon. On top of having one of the coolest and simultaneously scariest names in the world, the Komodo Dragon is also one of the deadliest creatures on this planet. This is because they are quite massive, growing as large as 8 feet in some cases. And on top of that, their venom is enough to paralyze any creature, including humans for that matter. Once they get their claws on you, it's pretty much game over, as they have more than enough biting force to rip off a limb or two. And if that wasn't enough of a horror story already, they also target creatures that are larger than them in the wild, simply because they can. They're both scary and intimidating at the same time. We sure don't want to be in the path of one of these terrifying land dragons now, would we? Number 4, the tree crocodile, also known as crocodile monitors, are usually found on the island of New Guinea. They are known for their black collar with white, yellow, or green specks plastered all over their bodies. As you can tell by now, these are also extremely aggressive creatures, and not only that, they are even longer than Komodo dragons for that matter, reaching sizes of up to 16 feet in total. They are so dangerous when encountered in the wild that the authorities had to make it illegal to go after them, since they usually ended up attacking the hunters before the hunters could take aim at them. They are extremely fast too, being able to quickly catch up to a human on foot and quickly take a bite before needing to rest. Number 3, the Taipon Snake. The Taipon Snake is also known as the most venomous snake in the world. They usually live close to king cobras, but this usually gets rejected pretty quickly as the Taipon Snake easily takes down a king cobra most of the time. This is because their venom is just that great. How great? It is actually 400 times deadlier than that of a rattlesnake. They are so deadly, in fact, that a single drop can take down a human for good. And if anyone actually dares to dance with one of the chances of them actually making it out alive, well, that's pretty much non-existent at that point. So, should we make a petition to give the crown to the Taipon Snake? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Number 2, the Pit Viper. While nowhere near as deadly as the Taipon Snake or the King Cobra, the Pit Viper is commonly referred to as the most aggressive snake in the world because they will not stop attacking you until their prey is all the way to heaven. Essentially, the Pit Viper will just try to conserve its venom by continuously biting, letting go, then biting again, until there's no movement anymore. Although they usually don't kill humans all that many times every year, they are still known as the most aggressive snake in the world, even going as far as to chase a human over a mile, just to get a few bites out in pure spite. Number 1, the crocodile. Crocodiles are by far the scariest reptiles in the world because of their massive size and their sheer strength alone. While a snake will rely on its venom to get the job done, the crocodile will simply use its massive 3,700 pounds of pressure per square inch bite to literally rip apart anything that comes close to them, dragging them all the way down to the bottom of the water to drown. They are incredible stealth hunters, and they are known to chase after humans and catch them a lot of times. More than 800 people fall prey to crocodiles every year, which is why they deserve the number 1 spot on our list. We certainly don't want to be tangling with any of these aggressive killing machines. Which of them was the scariest for you? Let us know in the comment section down below. Also, be sure to click on the recommended videos on the left or right side of the screen for more awesome content from us. We'll catch you next time. Peace.